You are now watching Remember This Fucking Face podcast coming at you from Kilani Jewellery. Get inspired by the biggest stories ever told, raw, uncut, by the biggest clients, celebrities, and athletes ever dealt with Kilani. This is Akram Kilani from Kilani Jewellery, and I can't wait to remind you, remember this fucking face.
Remember This Fucking Face podcast.
Let's
You know
get it.
you're Akram, man. Live in the 6, live in Kilani.
You know, I'm very happy today to have you, my boy, Whyg. What? Remember the fucking face. And I want to let you know that you're in the patio of Kilani Jewellery right now, live and direct.
Yep.
And this is the podcast for Remember This Fucking Face podcast.
Remember This Fucking Face podcast.
Let's
You
get
know
it.
you're Akram, man. Live in the 6, live in Kilani.
Kilani Jewellery, we do it big. There's something I want to get into it, you know what I mean, as time is limited, but I want to make everybody know what I see about you and see the growth since we started to deal with each other. But I've been watching you since before, and, we linked up through Instagram.
Yeah.
And watching your swag, your style today, coming out of the 6, it turns my head. It makes me look at you. No, did whatever you want to call it. This is reality. When I see you post on a daily basis, going out, rocking and rolling, being at concerts, you're coming out with a swag that we all now know here out of Toronto. That is YG.
Yeah.
Let us know more. Who are you?
Fuck, I'm born and raised Toronto, you know what I mean? That's how I get all the sauce from. That's where it's like, I get all of the sauce, I'm gonna say, from Canada, from Toronto. Like, I wouldn't be like this if I wasn't born here, if I didn't ever come to the city or shit like that. I wouldn't be the person I am today, I don't know who I would be today if I wasn't born in Toronto, to be honest. I don't even think I would want to be born or be from anywhere else in the world.
That's the
Toronto.
fucking sickest to ever hear in the beginning of this fucking podcast.
Real shit.
Remember This Fucking Face podcast. These are fucking big words. Toronto is the sickest thing, and this is my words. This
In
is
the world.
It's amazing.
In the world.
I used to promote it all my life before to the world when I was traveling, and I used to tell people Toronto is the sickest. And when Drake happened, it was easy when you say you're from Toronto, and everybody knows who the fuck Toronto is.
Yeah, real shit. Real
You
shit.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
And look at
yeah.
who we are today. We all have our styles, our swag, our rap music is going worldwide. I went to Miami, and many people ask me how you feel about Miami. I love fucking Miami, but after 8 months coming back to this fucking city, bro, oh my God, so much love.
Right? I know how you feel.
Now, I want to know about you. We talked about your swag, and this makes Toronto proud to hear this. This is very fucking amazing. You're allowed to swear in this podcast, as you know. And what are you dropping this summer? Because it's getting hot, and we said 35 degrees.
I have a lot of shit coming, I have a mixtape to come in. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but I'm going to use one of the pictures that we took, and I'm going to use that as a cover. And then I have a next mixtape that I'm making with
Jackpot! Jackpot!
I have a next mixtape coming with Casper that we're cooking up right now. We just need probably 5 more songs, and we're done that mixtape, and just keep going.
They leaked your song yesterday. I heard that one of the songs, huh?
From Casper?
Somebody leaked the song.
Okay, money.
Yeah. It's fucking amazing. This was hilarious how it all worked out. And I tell you guys, it's all about healthy energy, social media, talent that actually can come on this table.
Yeah.
Remember This Fucking Face podcast. It's just for talented, smart people. And I only did it with athletes. We have over 6 episodes. But I believe your episode is going to be the number 1.
Yeah, for sure. I think so too.
And I'm dropping it. You don't need to think so. It's going to be the number 1.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Remember This
Bro,
Fucking
anytime
Face.
that me and you link up, they always tap in. They always want to see what me and you are doing, because they know that whenever I come to Kilani, it's not for no reason. 35's coming there, he's about to buy something else, or 35's bringing one of his friends to go buy something else, what new item they're getting, what new pendant they're getting. So that's why they always tap in, and as soon as they see us together, they already know that something new is coming.
It's a problem.
They're just waiting.
They're just waiting to see it.
They're just waiting to see it.
Every drop that we do, me and you together, is just made a fucking noise all over the city.
Yeah.
And you know what? I love this because it's all about healthy energy. We go back to that, and with this podcast, what we put out is what we get. And I tell people, Love is real.
Yeah.
You just know how to get it or know how to give it. If you give it up, you get as much. And since the day I met you, bro, I looked at you and I told you I was a super fan of you. I'm wearing these
I'm a
glasses
super
to
fan
be
of you
iced
too.
out, just
I'm
like,
a super fan of Kilani too. You know that too.
It's
You know that.
connected. It's like it's a forever thing because your swag changed from that first moment we created the logo together, the 35 with the snake. And
Look at that. You made me that logo, and now that's like that logo's there pretty much the face of my brand. Like that goes on all my merch. That
Bro.
goes on all my clothes that I make. Like when people see that logo, they know that that's Whyg's logo. And
It's the sickest
Kilani's
thing.
the one who made that logo for me.
because we didn't even drop the piece, you remember? And you told me like, Kilani, man, I made merchandise sold out on my website everywhere. I can't keep up. This logo is the one. And I was like, man, we didn't even drop the piece yet.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That was the sickest thing, you know? And this is what makes us connected. Because talented people, again, is not available everywhere. And when I called out with the K Money, and it's so funny he came yesterday. It was amazing, actually. I didn't pay attention.
I tell these guys anytime I see any, because the K Money and Casper, those are my bros. At the end of the day, I love
Casper
them,
is
you know? I fuck with K Money and
yes.
I fuck with K Money and Casper. So anytime when I see anybody that are my bros that I fuck with, and I'm watching their Snapchat, their story, and I see them at this jeweler or that jeweler, I just tell them, bro, like, fam, you're just wasting your money, Cody. You're gonna get what you're getting, and then you're gonna have to spend more money again to probably make it better or to do whatever again. You just go to Kilani, fam, and just get what you're getting, and you get it one time, you're gonna have it forever.
It's
and
forever.
And you're gonna look nice, bro.
Yeah, it's
You know what I
fucking. You see what I mean? Like, we talked about that, me and you together. Like, when you're buying jewelry, you shouldn't be buying jewelry looking forward to remelt it or remake it. Because every moment when you collect a piece, it has a meaning to
Behind it.
And everything means something.
Every single piece that I have from Kilani, I remember, I got this from this when this came in, when this bag came in, or when I dropped this mixtape, I got this, or when I dropped this song, I got this fucking piece, or I could just
Not
go
a
back
lot of
and look
people
at.
have fucking collections like you, bro.
Yeah.
Since we started, and you went hard with me. You started like one piece at a time, and then we got the logo, and then the logo made you feel it. And then you got the first chain, and then you start to feel like me, and now you're Kilani completely. You know that, huh?
For sure.
Because the feeling of Kilani is a special feeling. You know, you walk and you're the shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not after anybody that's wearing bad shit. You know,
Bro, when I'm in my group chats,
values.
with my friend, and we're like talking our shit to each other, I always be like, bro, the only Toronto rapper that go to Kilani more than me is Drake. I don't do that.
Exactly.
There's no other Toronto rapper that went to Kilani more other than Drake.
Wow, this is a big one.
Yeah, no one
You
knows.
gotta, because we have a lot of collection with Drake, actually, a lot of pieces,
Yeah.
and you've been watching it throughout the years too. You know.
Yeah, I don't think there are other Toronto. Probably there might be next people that might, but I don't
love
think Toronto
this.
rapper.
Big up to our
no
boy.
other Toronto rapper other
Man.
than Drake. Only Drake is another Toronto
Drake is
rapper
one
from
of
the
the
city
biggest
that
rappers,
came here
yes.
more than me. No other Toronto rapper. I'll tell you that.
That's it. And that's true because when you look at the pieces and the amount of collection, it all means something to your collection.
And as soon as I get to Drake's level, I think I'm gonna be here more than Drake.
I think we're gonna put a Maybach fucking wheels made out of golden diamonds when you fucking get there. I can see your stuff because everything I tell you happens. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, sure.
I put on the glasses, these vintage Cartiers on you, and I looked at. I was like, after that, I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
I couldn't look at you with another glasses that day. You know? It's been awesome, bro.
I know.
It's been awesome though. But I want to tell you about, because you know a lot about the misinformation maybe out there about who Kilani has a problem with, what Kilani's creating, have beef with. I don't have beef with nobody when I came out with the whole saying about remember this fucking face.
Yeah.
Or
Bro, everybody, they always say that. Sometimes,
Yeah.
bro, even when you made this piece, my 35 chain for me, people are coming to me and saying like, yo, like other jewelers, but they're my bros though, you know? But
Yeah.
they're saying like, yo, why is this guy dissing me? Da, da, da. I'm saying, fam, he's not even dissing you, fam. Like, he
I'm not
doesn't
even
even
talking to
he's not even
anybody.
talking to you. He probably doesn't even know about you, fam. Like,
Exactly.
He just trying to, bro, it's just like me. When I drop a song, I go on the internet, I talk my shit so that people could come and look at my song.
Because you're a social media genius. That's
That's
why you're here.
Come on.
Yeah, to be a social media genius, like what I did with K Money, I didn't even actually. When my friend called me, it was like 12 o'clock, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the midnight, you know, and I'm like, chilling out, watching all the shit that I've been posting and all the fucking pre-cut videos that we have in the background, preparing for the next video that I'm dropping, thinking about all the shit that I have to do the next day to get the business rolling again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And be that star on social media because I like flash, I like show.
Yeah.
And then my boy calls me and he's like, look, Kilani, these guys are talking about, you know, two rappers are arguing about who's gonna go to Kilani, who didn't go to Kilani. I was like, what? Let me see the video. When I seen the video, how could me not, bro? I didn't even look at the right or the left.
Yeah.
I just heard what was said, and I heard, when are you gonna go check Kilani? I was like, damn, that's a fucking slogan. And then I look at my boy, it's like, damn, bro, tomorrow I'm gonna make a video. And I came out with the video saying, two rappers are arguing on live, and one of them is asking the next one, that's not wearing Kilani, when are you gonna go check Kilani? And I think now it's my time to tell everybody, when are you gonna go check Kilani? And bro, look, K Money showed up yesterday, and that was respect, because it's not about having unhealthy lifestyle. We actually live our life to laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's
it's not.
talent.
It wasn't like you weren't dissing anybody or getting at anybody or just like, bro, when you coming to come check me, and then. Fuck, he came and checked you.
And right away. No, as soon as I see the man, it's like, come right now.
That's how it's up. That's how
like,
life
what?
works,
It's
bro.
like, come, bro. I loaded him up with jewels, bro. The guy is going to have the sickest ass fucking video dropping soon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I loved him because he was feeling comfortable. He felt like family. And this is the whole idea about remember this fucking face.
Yeah.
It's fun, dog, because it made me have people from across the ocean now talking about Kilani.
Yeah. But it always, bro, even everywhere I go, I could go anywhere in the world. I travel a lot of places, and I go to different countries. And anytime I go different countries, somebody always comes up to me, lifts up my chain. Oh, it's so heavy. That's the first thing they say. Then they say, oh, man, where'd you get this? Da, da, da. Like, what jeweler made this? They always probably think I'm going to say, like, somewhere in America or somewhere. And I say, no, a jeweler in Canada, in Toronto. Is the best jeweler in Canada, Kilani. And they'd be like, what, Canada? What the fuck? Like, they'd be going crazy. They don't be...
Do you know the sickest... talented people in North America that
From
made
Canada.
it poppin'
From Canada.
I'm just saying North America
Yeah.
that made it pop into the world in pop, hip hop, R&B, rock and roll. You got it all, man, from like country style music to jewelry to quality of life,
Sports,
vintage frame, let's say, you know, glasses, style, you know, Goose, Canada Goose, and shout out to our boy Bressa, you know, his song.
Yeah, Canada
that's how
Goose,
I became a super fan for my guy too, you know.
Yeah. Shout out Press. Shout out
Yeah, so you know what I mean? All the big brands that really making noise out of a country that big, but Toronto is the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
bro,
we put out for the whole country.
Everywhere I go, I travel the road. They always say, yo, as soon as they see my jewelry, the first thing, because everybody when they see jewelry, they just want to touch it to see if it's like hollow or if it's light or something, like, because that's when they know if it costs money or not. Like, if they feel it and it feels heavy, they be like, oh, okay, this
you know, the beginning
real.
of solid shit, I started it, remember?
But since my wiper nose pendant, people used to be like, because even the wiper nose look small, but then when people come and lift it, they're like, holy shit,
120 grams.
so heavy.
For a little piece
like they go so crazy. They'll be like, holy shit, so heavy.
I remember when I started doing solid stuff and it was all hollow, that's how I attracted the market to me. Right. And it was word of mouth, and when people touch my stuff and they seen it, they came to me, and I told them that all my jewelry is meant to be with you forever. I don't make my jewelry to be remelted or thought about again. When people come to me, they come for a creation. There was no custom design. There's so much, you know, shout out to everybody that's doing their thing, you know. I'm not after anybody. I'm just trying to make the correction of not making a mistake and sell bullshit and act like he sold the best or competing with the best. You know, this is my theory. When I started to attract the market, I went to the best ways and fixed my ways and fixed my own behavior in thinking on how to be the best. To be the best is not fucking easy. To be the best on the road is not easy. To be the best in the fucking studio is not easy. To be the best to fucking look like this, like, yo, bro, in your style. You don't need to look like this every day, but when you check out your website and you check out your live streams, you're fucking rolling, dog, every day. Louis that, Louis that. I thought I was all. I didn't want to dress up with Louis today. I put
Today I'm just calm.
I thought you was gonna come out.
Today we're just A6 today, you know.
I love that.
Calm.
I love that. That's natural. How you feel about the patio? What do you feel about that?
Come on, you know how I feel. This is my patio. I'm here all the time, chilling, smoking, chilling. Like this is not my first time here. It's not gonna be my last time here.
I actually have a. What do you mean last time?
Never.
There is never last time. What you talking about? We don't talk last times, bro.
Yeah.
My relationships are forever. I tell everybody,
sure. Yeah.
you can't keep your friend for a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
I keep my people for fucking 20 years, 25 years, and I turn them from a walk-in client to a customer to a repeat family and becoming a big family or part of my life. Everyone in my life is part of my life. Every piece I made from beginning, every person that is there right now holding it down, they always look at me and say, this is made by Kilani. For jewelers to make business in Toronto and Canada altogether.
Right now we're 5 years in.
Me and you. And this is deep. This is more now going to like,
there's some people that come try to like, before we even met, and that used to talk shit to me like, bro, you don't even know Kilani, you never met, or you never been to Kilani before, because they probably just had like a one Kilani piece from like a long time ago, like 2016 and stuff. And now they see me here all the time and shit, and like the relationship that me and you have, they don't even bring that up again when me and them are arguing anymore.
Because they already know, bro.
Like now they don't even use that as an argument anymore.
You know, I told you before that many people approach me and tells me like, yo, bro, you don't know who you're talking to. Yo, bro, bro, watch out. Yo, bro, this, that, bro. And I'm not acting like this, you know. I'm just trying to tell everybody, like, not everybody you meet in life you have to like.
Yeah, for sure.
And not everybody that meets you have to like you.
Mm-hmm.
But there are mutual things and different energies that connects between you and others that is more special than many other people that you met 20 years or 15 years.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it different. And this is how I build my relationships with people. You just have to know how to come at me, you know what I mean? And like, you know how you know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine? I come at you the wrong way. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
And that's the relationship. And now it's so strong, nobody can be like it.
Yeah.
I know that. I'll tell you, bro, because it's fucking pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, it's out of Kilani now. You know, my son has been doing these apps with these beats, and you've been on the phone with me and him and hearing his beats, and it's just incredible to be able to use an app to create beats and having, you know.
But the craziest things you could do with apps nowadays. Bro. I see kids nowadays making whole songs on apps just on their phone, and they'll be sending me their song, and I'll be playing it, and when they tell me that they made it on the app, like, I can't believe it. I'll try to go on the app and try to make a song, and I can't even make it.
Yeah, because I don't know what it is. It's like,
I don't know how they do it.
I tried with it.
I don't know how they do it, yo. I swear to God.
But, you know, I wanted to talk about the subject because when you started and when I started to know more about you, I remember seeing every teenager, every young youth out of Toronto rocking and rolling for your auntie song. And that was the fucking song of the year that time, you know? And it rolled for over 2-3 years, and you can see every young person out there, and you can tell from the people that buy merchandise, you can tell from when you're walking around, you go to Canada Wonderland. I know a lot of young people run at you and know this is YG. How you feel about that?
Fuck, it's a different feeling. Before I guess now I'm kind of used to it. You know, sometimes I go places, like sometimes I'll be in different parts of the world. I'll be in London, or I'll be in friggin' like Paris or some shit like that. Like, I'll think that nobody would ever know me. And
approaches you.
Somebody will be like, yo, they'll look at me for a little bit and watch me, and then they'll just be like, yo, are you 35? Are you YG? And I'll be like, holy shit, so this guy knows me over here. They'll be like, yeah, him. Be like, yo, let me get a picture quick and shit, you know? And then I'll just be like, sort of shocked, and it's shocking. Like, but it's all because of the internet. This would not be possible if it wasn't for the internet. And I swear.
Yeah, I love the internet. This is exactly what I'm
too.
coming at you right now. I'm trying to dig in deep. And, you know, I love the young generation because they're their future.
I love the young generation, too. I'm getting older myself, right now.
And
I'm
my
29,
son.
And
no, you're not young anymore.
Yeah, I'm 29 years old.
You're rolling.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Now you're on the right time, you know?
Yeah.
We're talking for the youth, you know, the young teenage now looking up to you, looking up to me.
Yeah.
And they really look at us as a very much of an example, you know?
For sure.
And we love leading it. Whatever we do, like on social media, whatever, music. It's more of a talent, how you feel that day, how you feel that night. I feel sometimes I'm a rapper myself. My son now, he wants to be a rapper, and he's a super fan with you. He knows Whyg, you know, and now he doesn't want you to hear any of his beats because he wants to have his signature on his beats.
He wants to put a beat tag.
Yeah.
Beat tag. Yeah, okay. He's a guy.
And me and Big Shot, we got actually the whole equipment now, and I'm building a studio in my basement.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing, and
that's
that's when we're gonna build the national anthem. And I'm telling everybody right now that me and you doing the
Bro, I
national
tell
anthem.
everybody this
for-
all the time too. Like, right now I'm fucking 29. I still listen to Future and these guys. They're fucking way older than me. Gucci Man, those are my favorite rappers.
Yeah.
They are still around, and I still look at them every day. And you know why? Because every couple of months they come out with a new piece. A new piece of
Crazy.
ice, a new jewelry, and a new music, and I have to now go watch them again because they're just keeping up with the lifestyle. And
That's
me.
because now you're rolling.
And I just watch them for the lifestyle. And that's why people look at me
I
for
love,
the lifestyle. So
I
I'm
love.
down for
See,
that.
this is amazing because you have to admire others to be admired, and this is for the young youth too. They admire us, and I really love it because I feel so great when the young guys come into me or when they see me shocked. Like the other day, I was actually dropping my Mercedes Benz at Mercedes for service, and as I walk in, and the guy comes in trying to look at the car. A young guy, as soon as he saw me finishing talking and about to leave, he came to me and he's like, "Kilani, man, my heart stopped. This is so amazing. I can't believe I'm actually seeing you right now." I was like, "Man, it's okay. Come give me a hug. What's your account?" Here, I followed him. I made him feel so good. I sent him merchandise. The next day, a fucking hat and a pouch. This kid now is like mentally connected with me because I love human beings. And I know you do too. That's why you connect with a lot of people worldwide. That's why when you go everywhere, you know people fucking know your music because you're loved everywhere. Like every video I drop with you, it hits. Like your videos and me is always a problem. Top views, top shares, top top of everything. Top comments, top replies and re-comments, and people re-commenting and replying. That's exactly what I want. Because nowadays people can't fucking get the rhythm. And I was talking to my other guy the other day, and I was like, man, every time I do that with YG, that's what happens, bro. It's the best. And he's like, bro, how do you know if it's not bought out followers? I was like, you're a fucking idiot. It's not easy to have people fucking come to view your shit, share your shit,
Bro,
like your shit.
The only reason why that people come and you'll get that is because no matter what I drop or whatever what I do, I will never buy fucking followers. I will never buy bot views. I will never buy bot comments or nothing. It's whatever you get is what you see.
I tell you
whenever
what,
it goes viral and goes crazy, it's
it
all
goes.
real. That's what it gets. So when it goes low, that's what it gave me. So
Dog, if
sometimes
you
it
go
goes up, sometimes it doesn't.
If you go to YouTube, my first videos ever dropped with a rapper. Well, I dropped with other videos with like athletes and everything. And the only video ever, even with jewelry, the only video that made the biggest hit was your video. It was when you came in and you bought the little emoji. So for everybody who wants to see, that was like my biggest. And I just started my YouTube channel. Literally. And you can feel it. And I try to explain it to people. It's like, bro, sometimes you always think like, oh, bro, you don't know him. He's different. He's more expensive. Oh, you don't know him. He's not a good person. No, you can't say this shit. Because I've been watching even the documentaries, you know what I mean, like on YouTube. And the sickest thing, I was watching the documentary on YouTube about K Money and Casper the night before. And when I seen him, I told everybody, I don't need no information. I know from his dad who he is to where he is now. You understand what I'm saying? And when you watch these documentaries, some people like he said, oh, not all of it true. I looked through it. I was like, I understand, but it's still the way it's put together. There's legendary behind it of who he is, who his dad is as a musician from a long time, you know what I mean? And who his brother is, because I didn't know Casper was a hooper. That was big. He was a hooper actually, and all the big basketball players were talking about him. He was one of the best hoopers back then. So, he's now a rapper, you know? And, you know, I know you always hooping. I seen you at the Drake house. You know, you was at the Mansion. How was the feeling there?
It was good, it was good, it was good.
Oh, shout out to Drake. Shout out to Drake. I don't give a fuck. Everybody got to know. You know what I mean?
dog.
That's the guy that put the
Nah,
fucking city on
Yeah,
the
he
fucking
put the
map.
city on the map. He put the country on the map.
The whole country, you know? The whole country.
The whole country on the map. So
Yeah.
I'll never diss Drake. Like all these next rappers that are coming out trying to diss Drake and do all those diss songs. Like we're not fuck with none of you guys over here.
From Toronto?
Like,
That's
don't
sad.
you guys better just don't come to.
That's sad.
Don't come to Canada. Bro.
Yeah, like,
Don't
it's
come
so
to no parts
sad.
of Canada.
It's really sad to go like this because that's talent, no way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, you're trying to go about like somebody that did legendary movements and stuff. It's like, you know, when Michael Jackson did everything in the past, and as soon as he passed away and he was gone, everybody remembers him and cry and think he wishes. I wish to have Michael Jackson today,
Yeah.
alive,
Yeah.
just to listen to him and see how he thinks.
Yeah.
Because he changed the whole music industry.
Mm-hmm.
And Drake did the same thing. And you know, and you came out with your own swag. That's the sickest thing.
Yeah.
And you kept it that way. I love it. So that's why we're gonna do the national anthem for Kilani Jewellery.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
You know, remember this fucking face podcast, and the first track for Kilani Jewellery that's gonna be produced by Big Shot, by you,
Number 35.
35. You know what I mean? BFRs are gonna be in it.
For sure.
I'm gonna put out a lot of people. You know, hopefully I'm gonna reach out to Drake and see actually if he can put it out, bro. Yeah, seriously. And because what I love about Drake,
I told you, bro.
no, bro, he knows my flowers, and I give him his flowers. You
You're
know?
from the city too, bro, and this is, bro. That's just another way to make the city go more higher up too. Like a lot of people in the country that watch your page.
He grew up
a lot of
around
people
me,
around
yeah.
the world watch your page too. So if Kilani makes a music album, there's a lot of people that watch your page or that are gonna go now look at your music now. Let's see these Toronto artists that he makes all this jewelry for.
Bro,
Let's see
when
how
he
they
was
sound.
doing his jewelry when he first started as an artist in New York versus when I did his first pieces in Canada, Toronto,
Yeah.
Chubbs looked at me and he's like, that's why I know.
Yeah.
And since then, every piece that's complicated, like even the onyx chain that he did by a jeweler in California, it broke up into like painting. It wasn't even onyx. And then he came to us and we had to remake it, and we made it exactly what it should be. And then he's seen the different, and more than other pieces, you know. I know Canada puts it out. I know I'm the best at making it. I made the best first pieces for him to understand what good pieces mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I love he's shopping around and doing his thing. That's amazing because you know sometimes you have this like model thing, you know, you want to get whatever. When you get into that level,
You know, sometimes
You
it's
wanna
just
do
like,
it.
bro, it's the same thing. It's just like marketing, bro. Sometimes it's like you're dropping a song and the song has like more people from Miami fucking with it. Let me go
I'll
get a
fuck
little
with it
Miami,
for now,
let me
yeah.
get a little Miami chain,
Yeah,
so that now
exactly.
they fucking.
And
all
that's
the-
literally what it
that's
is. It's
all
fucking talent,
It's
bro.
marketing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's what it is. And that's why I tell you, bro, like I know what we did here in Toronto. We made a whole different, we made all the jewelers in Canada and Toronto put a standard up for them because they have to keep up with the best.
I see jewelers in Canada but now, before I used to be able, when I go outside and I go places, anytime I see a curved lock, oh, that's a Kilani chain. Now, I can't even know if it's a Kilani chain or not because I see everybody now that make a
Because
curved
when
lock.
I did the bail, you see the bails
Yeah,
that
that's
we do,
yeah.
the back one with the back plate,
Yeah.
it was back in the day a little loop,
Yeah.
and the bail used to hang on it. Everybody's pendant was like that.
Yeah.
And I created the bail. The first bail I ever created was for Drake, for the OVO teardrop, the ruby one that Felly wears.
Yeah,
You know Big Felly?
yeah.
Felly?
Yeah.
And Energy, you
Yeah,
know?
I know that chain.
So Felly wears it now. That was the first bail I ever did with the back plate because I didn't want the teardrop, the end of it, to actually have a loop and hang like a cheap ass fucking chain.
Yeah.
And it was for the best fucking rapper at the time too with it, you know? So
Yeah.
I had to think big.
Yeah.
And that's when I created the back plate and I created the shape of my first bail.
Yeah.
And as soon as I came out, all junkies started to copy it. You understand what I'm saying? And then I switched my bail and I went into like another style of bail, and then now I landed with another style of bail. It just moving away, keeping my signature couldn't, like, you know, forever can't be like,
Yeah.
you gotta follow my style. I know
Yeah.
people follow my style. I've seen people follow your style, bro. I've heard fucking music that sounds like you. I was like, what the
Everybody
fuck?
all the time tells me that, but I don't care. I fuck with it. If you're making a song and you heard a song and you like that flow of that song and you want to make a song like that, I don't care. Like, do that shit, and I hope that it blows up.
Yeah. I don't mind about that, but it's good to be like original, kind of. Like all I thought about when I made the chakooch, or I didn't think to make one chakooch and that's it, and say I made something. No, I wanted the whole world to wear it, and now I have every athlete in the world wearing it and requesting it. I'm back locked with sizes, and I just finally finished some. And I have back orders. Even my own bracelets got sold out of my hand. This is, I didn't have a bracelet for like 2 weeks. Do you understand what I'm saying? And we had to ship it. So, you create a brand, Chakooch style, baby. That's for them. That's what it is, That's how it starts, Chakooch life. Now, what is the best words you want to tell everybody for thinking about their journey in hip hop? Or having music, or producing, or...
Bro, I would just say, bro, just don't ever fucking get discouraged. And don't... Just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. Because at the end of the day, bro, once you keep going and going and going, everything will add up, or everything, one day something's going to hit, So that's my advice. I will never stop.
How long you been doing it now?
5 years.
5 years consistently, right?
5 years consistently.
And you just started to feel like now you're about to blow, right?
I don't even feel like that, even right now. Like, I don't feel like I'm about to blow. Like I still feel like sometimes I go places I feel like I blowed, but like probably in my country,
summer you have something
in my
else.
country I might be good. Like UK I might be.
I think this summer is gonna change.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 35 degrees.
Yeah, it's gonna be 35 degrees. We're already blowed.
I know.
We're already known worldwide. I'll tell you that. We already blowed and known worldwide.
That's exactly what I want to hear.
We just need we just want we want the worldwide money. That's what it really comes down to.
It's the sickest when you collect money from overseas.
Yeah.
And I know you've collected overseas money with your music and streams and stuff.
For sure.
And with your merchandise. So the feeling of knowing that you get money through online and being a genius to be online money marketer.
It's free. I just call it free money.
Bro, my Instagram now is giving me money every month.
Somebody the other day, people there like commenting on shit, like on my pictures and all that stuff, and like, yo, this guy is freaking, he's not getting no views on his YouTube or stuff like that. And then my YouTube channel, it made like 2-3 bands for that month, like, my rent's just like 2-3 bands. I paid my rent for my house just off YouTube alone. That's just YouTube. Sick. I have another million different internet
streaming ways.
Streamings like Spotify's, Apple's, fucking SoundCloud, and all these different sites that give me a couple of bands a month too.
Look, I am in the jewelry business, and I know the outcome of actually online money. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. That's why we're doing this.
It's free money.
It is. How you feeling? You're the first guy to actually smoke a joint over here, bro.
I only smoke weed. I don't. That's what I'm used to. I'm a stoner.
We don't want to forget about.
I've been smoking probably since I was like 12, 13. My mom smokes. My dad smokes. Like I grew up around weed.
I love that.
I used to go like when I was a kid. Just go sneak into my mom's ashtray. I go smoke roaches. I go smoke roaches in the washroom and shit.
I tell you, I did the same thing. I used to steal my grandmother's fucking smokes.
Yeah.
Because she used to smoke heavy.
Yeah.
And we had a problem that she started to create her pockets longer. Mm-hmm. So none of us as kids can get through her pocket to get her smokes. Because, she's older and stuff.
Yeah.
And they wear looser clothes. You know what I mean? How the older,
Yeah.
So we used to get on her, and she made longer things, and that's how she was able to catch us, and that's when we started smoking around 12 years old too. So I understand the feeling, Yeah. I love you, dog.
I love you too.
This is fucking real love.
I love you too.
This is fucking real. No other fucking way. I don't give a fuck how people look at it. I love you truly. When I see you, I see some different energy. I smile and I laugh. And when you leave a good impression on me, and that's a real gentleman, and that's what men do. We make legacy to our kids, to our families, to our mothers, to make them all remember who we are, to remember what we leave behind is what's going to mean for the rest of so many generations to come. And with your music, you printed something in my heart that makes me have all your music in my albums.
Yeah.
And every time somebody tells me about any rapper in Toronto, if you know me or I don't know you, I actually load every Toronto rapper's iTunes. and I love listening to Toronto. When I went to Miami for 8 months, I was depressed for a bit, hey, because it's a new city, right? A lot of people come and visit and see me every day there because it's Miami, but it was different. When I came back here, the love and the feeling that I received here, it makes me know I don't want to. I'm here. I said to everybody, I'm here for 2-3 weeks. I'm fucking here for like, now how long? 3-4 months, no? It's fucked up, dog.
The same thing happened to me. I said I just wanted to come by, just stop by for a couple of weeks, and I've been here the same shit, like 3-4 months, 5 months.
So I want to tell everybody from Toronto, all the rappers, everybody that we out here to connect, to make fucking things different, that changes our life and change everybody's life.
And anytime I go anywhere around the world, I always have to bring Kilani's name.
I love it.
Somebody always has to ask me about my pieces, and I have to bring Kilani's name.
You know, I'm proud.
Worldwide.
I'm proud.
Worldwide.
I'm proud. It's a worldwide thing because even when you go to Dubai and you walk into the jewelers, they know my name.
Yeah.
So as they say Kilani, they know Kilani.
They
This
know
Kilani.
your name because there's somebody that been there. They be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, somebody I know somebody that been here with your piece before.
But everywhere I go, I see.
Yeah.
I go to the washroom, I see people. I'm sometimes like in my business and I see somebody speaking on me.
Yeah.
Kilani.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have to talk to him while I'm doing my... Yeah, all right.
Okay.
It's crazy, bro. Yo, social media is my favorite shit because talking shit is everything. And when talking shit to people, like, and it's not like shit talking, it's like you know what's real. So you put it out there. Some people don't like it. And
I just use social media to talk shit. It's never real for me on social media either. If you see me talking shit to anybody on social media, don't ever take it serious. Because I wouldn't put it on social media if it wasn't.
yeah,
if it
let
was
the play, like,
serious.
let the play go, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And yo, Dino, I'll tell you one thing. Since I started to remember this fucking face, everybody was calling me first, telling my family, like, don't say this word again. Don't put it on Kilani Instagram. I was like, okay, guys, you know what? I don't put it on Kilani Instagram. I only put it on my Snapchat because Snapchat, Kilani Jewellery is me.
Yeah.
It's been since day one, you know what I mean? I gave you guys this source of income, but this is my income, you know what I mean? This is what everybody knows it's me talking to them. So I went on my bullshit and I started to write hard, bro.
That's your fault.
But I didn't target no
that's your
jeweler,
trap.
bro. I never mentioned no name,
Yeah.
no other. I don't do it, but I know I'm gonna target anything that is bullshit,
Yeah.
like bad jewelry, bad quality, bullshit. I'm after all that. I'm not after nobody.
Yeah.
I'm after nobody, guys.
For sure.
If you are the best, I am very happy for you. But for now, I know I'm the sickest out here.
Real shit. I think so too.
And for me to make noise from fucking London to so many different countries and
Yeah,
fucking
shit.
cities and shit,
Bye.
bro. And Bundog had me on a group chat with a bunch of jewelers on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Bundog. I wanted to talk about him. Now he
shout
comes
out,
at the
shout-
right time. I love you, dog.
shout
I
out.
love you, dog. I love you, dog.
Shut up, Rusty.
He's the best, dog.
Yeah,
This
man.
guy likes to spark all the bullshit, and I love him.
He's just funny. He just do it for
Bro,
entertainment.
he's like, Kilani, make me videos. It's like, bro, what make me videos? Put me on a fucking group chat.
Yeah.
Let me go live and connect, just like how we are right now. And bro, he puts me on a live fucking call on Snapchat with like bunch of jewelers and everybody else from London, England, fucking America. We had even we had like 6-7 people. You wasn't with us.
No, I wasn't in it.
Sticks was with us, you know, from XO. Shout out to my boy Sticks
That
too.
was sick.
He was on the phone. I couldn't even see him because the faces was smaller.
There's so many
And
faces,
I
though.
didn't care. I was rhyming.
Uh-huh.
And the man had a name sounded just like Kilani. But then it sounded like a Fugazi name, like Bilani, Salani, Delani.
No way.
Like whatever name it is, it
Yeah.
sounded like the guy was so inspired by me and didn't think about something else, and he wanted to actually grab a name to match me. I don't know, but we have
Yeah.
to figure out if that was his last name or
we
some
have-
borrowed name.
Yeah.
If it was a borrowed name, then we have an issue.
Yeah, sure.
You have to change the name.
You have to change. Because you're biting our drip too much. You're too close. You're too close on our sauce. You have to back up. Yeah. Sure. If that's not your last name, if that's not your blood name,
Yeah,
he copied-
change
he
your
copied
name.
you.
Yeah.
He copied you for sure.
So, you know, this is the last minute of our bullshit. I had to drop that last bullshit just to make that one last one, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to our guys from London everywhere, you know,
Yeah, shout out
because
my
and
bros.
shout out to everybody that I know from Big Hypes I first brought him to Canada 2008, 2009. Rest in peace on his soul. I know him. That's my biggest dog out of there. And shout out to my guy, the biggest boxer in the world, Anthony Joshua, one of the best people. But I love you, bro. Last words for you, whatever you wanted to. If you want to drop some bullshit, please drop
I already
it.
know, man. We got new music on the way. We got new merch on the way. And shout out all my bros. You know, they got new music and merch on the way too. Me and Kilani, we got new pieces on the way too. Be on the lookout for that.
Be on lookout every time you see me with this guy because we're dropping something fucking big. I love it.
You already know.
Thank you so much. Remember this fucking face podcast.
Remember this fucking face.
Remember this fucking face. You're the only one who's gonna rap that song. Anybody gonna put that remember this fucking face on any song without my permission is a problem. It's a YG
We're
thing.
striking it and we're gonna make the money from it.
35 degrees all summer. Love you, bro. Thank you so much.
Nigga. Love.